building information model, okay, which is at present trending in mechanical, electrical, and civil engineering. I hope most of the people they are aware from this one. So I will start from the scratch, and then I will try to show you some softwares also. How actually we use BIM in different softwares. Okay, basically people used to think BIM is a software, but BIM is not a software. In BIM, we use different multiple softwares. So let us first understand what is BIM. So if you see, building information modeling is the foundation of digital transformation in the architecture, engineering and construction AEC industry. So basically it deals with architectural and engineering, okay, like civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical and construction on site. On site also, in fact, we can use these things. Now, this is directly related to building construction. So usually when we want to construct a building, we have certain process. Okay, so BIM is a process for creating and managing information on a construction project throughout its whole life cycle. Now, what is life cycle? If you see, when we start any project, the first thing we go with concept design. Okay, like we will not go directly on site and we will not do the construction. Even for the shop drawing also, we will not prepare. The first thing we go with concept design. This is the basic concept design. In this, we do the massing, like architectural people will do the massing. And this is what we do. The next will be detailed design. Once the concept design is finalized from the consultant side, so client say okay. For example, if he say the shopping mall is okay, okay, and then we go with detailed design. I mean, structural load calculation will be there, electrical lighting calculation, HVAC calculation, plumbing, parapetting, all those detailed design calculation will be there. That will be second stage. And the third stage, when the design is done, we just try to analyze, like, is it okay or not? Like power consumption, we tried alternative methods. In that, we have analyzed the project, energy saving. So we go with, like, if you see, we have certain standards, ECBC, Energy Conservation Building Code. It's from Bureau of India. Okay, and also we have green building concept. So that part will be done here, analyze the project in energy saving. We see orientation of building, how much power is consumed throughout the year. Okay, and we give multiple options, and then we finalize the project. After this, once the energy saving calculation is done, we do the documentation. Now, what is documentation means? We can say it's about, we have to prepare a drawing in such a way that during the construction, a layman should understand the drawing. Okay, that is known as shop drawing. In fact, all the detail, everything should be done here. So this is a part of documentation. Here we can see 3D drawing as well as 2D drawing, all the stuff is here. So once the drawing is finalized, I need to order the quantity. Okay, on site, some quantity or some material need to be delivered. So for that one, I have to do quantification. Okay, so before we do the quantification, we do fabrication drawing. So this is the fabrication drawing for the ducting, for example, and for the civil, like precast drawing. So once the documentation like GFC, good for construction, or in Gulf we say IFC, should for construction. Once it is done, we go with fabrication drawing. Usually supplier will do this one, or sometime in BIM we do this one. So based on the fabrication drawing, we know how many parts or how much material is going to be delivered, and costing can be done easily. So after fabrication drawing, now we go on construction and we do execution based on the drawing. So once the execution is finished, the project is not finished yet. Okay, we have to do operation and maintenance also. Now, before we do operation and maintenance, we go with as-built drawing. Now, what is as-built drawing? As-built drawing means, we can say, like, you know what, like as per the okay, as per the shop drawing, like for example, here we got documentation. Okay, like we have something. Okay, this is the shop drawing. Now, imagine on site we have done complete similar to this one, but little bit wall is moved here or door is moved here. Okay, it is not as per the drawing. So once the construction is done, again, engineer or draftsman, they go on site, they see the shop drawing and site. Is it same or not? In case if it is differ, then they go with LOD 500, I mean, as-built drawing. Okay, as-built drawing is like exactly on site what it is. So again, whatever the revision will be there, it will be done in the drawing, because many MEP services will be concealed in the false ceiling. Okay, so this is as-built drawing. And then I said you operation and maintenance. Like we have mechanical equipment like AHUs, pumps. So guarantee is required for them, and also maintenance is required. So there will be a team in every big project, operation and maintenance. Okay, so they will make sure like what operation and maintenance to be done. Okay, checklist, everything will be there with them. That is the thing. And then if you see here, next one. Okay, we have renovation. So we go with renovation also, like after 20 years or 10 years. Okay, if some client want renovation, we go with renovation. So why I have said all these things? This is the construction building cycle. So this building cycle, okay, BIM will take care of this in one platform. I mean, all the things which we had learned: concept design, detailed design, analyze, documentation, fabrication, operation, maintenance, up to here renovation. All these things are previously it was done in different platforms. Now there is a one platform which is known as Building Information Modeling. Okay, so that is what we say BIM. Okay, it is not a software. I mean, all the other services or other discipline are working together. Okay, that is known as Building Information Modeling. Now this is the introduction, like what is BIM. Now when we go with this is architectural drawing. I will show you some drawings in softwares also. Okay, so this is structure, and we have, like, if you see, MEP drawing, plumbing drawing, HVAC drawing, and this is fabrication drawing. So just a small video, just want to show what is BIM.
BIM. You've probably heard about it. And you may know that today's architects, engineers, construction professionals, and owners are using BIM from small or seemingly simple projects, like a building or roadway, to complex multidisciplinary projects, like a major urban development, and everything in between. But what is it? What is BIM? BIM, Building Information Modeling, at its core, is a holistic process for creating and managing project data within an intelligent 3D model. From plan and design to build and operate, it's much more than a single tool or technology. It's the foundation for digital transformation in the architecture, engineering, and construction industry. With BIM, project teams can collaborate in a shared cloud-based environment. BIM allows teams to create a dynamic 3D model of all the data associated with the project, capturing all physical and functional characteristics and relationships for buildings and infrastructure. Everyone on the team can access all essential data in real time to collaborate more easily, to use simulation and analysis, and convey design intent to improve designs, quality, and client satisfaction. And with today's critical need for sustainable construction practices and eco-friendly structures, teams can efficiently explore a wide range of options and develop innovative strategies to deliver comfort, performance, and energy savings. BIM enables close collaboration across design and construction teams, which can help reduce errors and rework and help teams achieve improved timelines, cost savings, and better project outcomes. Innovators like you are shaping new possibilities, moving ideas and designs from 2D to 3D and into the cloud, collaborating smarter to create solutions that the world needs today and tomorrow. And that is the power of BIM.
So this is what about the BIM. Now let us see about BIM dimensions. Okay, so we have different BIM dimensions, like you can see here. 2D is about AutoCAD, 3D is about like 3D model, 4D is about time, and 5D is about cost. Quantitative of 6D is about sustainability, and 7D is about facility management. So if you see I'm saying about 3D. Okay, we have what is 3D? It is graphical information. 3D BIM is the most familiar type of BIM model representing the three graphical dimensions. Usually, we used to think 3D like AutoCAD 3D also is there, but there is a difference between AutoCAD 3D and BIM 3D. Okay, we will see about that one in just some time. Once I finish this PowerPoint, I will go to the software. So here we can see we have 4D. Okay, 4D is about, it's a time and program information, like planning is important. So we should know when the project is going to be start, at which month, at which week, what will be the project stage will be there. That is required. So that can be done here in 4D. Okay, so I will show you in software how 4D we can do. Okay, and then 5D is about quantity takeoff, that is cost information. So cost information can be done if you know complete quantification of the building. So then next one we have 6D. So 6D is about sustainability. Okay, sustainability is about how to save the energy, green building concept. That is about 6D. And then we have 7D, that is facility management information. This is about 7D. Then we can see this is one small example. If you see, for example, this is the site which is not constructed yet, but we are using scanner and we have a BIM, okay, model which is already created in 3D. So see how it can be seen. You can see before construction only how the construction will be done on site itself. So this is small part of BIM. So we have different BIM maturity levels. If you see here, okay, we got level 1, level 2, level 3. So in this, okay, we will see this one now. Before we go, okay, this is we have different levels. In fact, level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay, and also we have ISO standards which we used in BIM. Okay, 19650. This is the ISO standard. Okay, after this, if you see nowadays a new technology came, okay, which is known as digital twins in BIM. So what is this? Digital twins are virtual replica of real world physical assets. So digital twin technology offers immersive photorealistic 3D exploration of space that empowers collaboration between the different stakeholders. Okay, here we have BIM model created in software like REVIT represent the design intent of building, helping to visualize the desired physical characteristic and dependence. So by themselves, the 3D model tied to a BIM process do not automatically track and represent the as-built changes over time. Okay, so digital twin offers a photoelectric, okay, here realistic, photorealistic virtual rendering, okay, of physical space and can be scanned again and again over the time to track how space might change. So if you see here, small video, very quick, you understand the concept of digital twin. We can create a replica itself. So if you see here, okay, so let us see now software, just give me a second. Okay, now we have another one. Now let us see one by one. The first thing in BIM, I'm opening architectural model. Okay, if you see, for example, let us open here architectural model. Okay, this is the 2D drawing. Here you can see AutoCAD. Usually we do the AutoCAD drawing in 2D. So this is a part of 2D. Most of the people are aware from this one. Okay, and then we have 3D. If you see here, okay, this is in the drawing itself. I'm seeing the 2D drawing. Now we can see different 3D views. So before we go, suppose if you're an architect or civil engineer, okay, you know that we have to prepare some architectural drawings. So this is ground floor, okay, and same thing, these are the floor plans. Now what we do, we give some information plan. Like example, we have site plan. So this is site plan. Okay, this is the site plan. So in this software, if you see, we have different tabs like architectural tab, we have structure tab, we have steel, and we have system tab for using MEP. Okay, so I'm showing you here. If you see, we can create the sheets itself. Now example, if I go here with ground floor furniture layout, so we can see different furnitures, okay, to place. Okay, this is furniture layout, and then we need ground floor block work, okay, for the construction on site. So this is ground floor block work. Okay, in this, if you see, we don't have any furniture. Okay, we have just block works, and here details are given. Okay, what is this? Okay, how much dimension is given? Everything is given in detail. Okay, the detail output here it is given. Okay, what should be the tag? Okay, and then if you see next one, we have reflected ceiling plan. Reflected ceiling plan is about false ceiling. Okay, so this is false ceiling. What is the ceiling level? Okay, this 3.14 you can see, this is the ceiling level. And then we have like, okay, elevation drawing. If you see here, you can create the proper elevation drawing here. This is the elevation drawing. Okay, so this is what I'm showing you is 2D. I will come to the part of 3D in just few minutes. Okay, but I'm trying to say we can do, if you draw one 3D automatically or 2D everywhere, it will generate. Okay, now we can see, like for example, we have, okay, elevation here. Okay, and then we got sections. You see, for example, we have section. Okay, this is section. Now the same section we can see in 3D also. Like you see here, I'm just opening the same section in 3D. So this is 3D section. Okay, and if you want, like most of the people, if they are from civil background, okay, we want stair details. So stair details we can give. Here we can see this is 2D and this is 3D. We can give in detail how it looks. And same thing with toilets. Okay, this is toilet detail. So now, and then we can do the quantity takeoff itself. Example, if I select here door schedule, you can see here. This is the door schedule. So quantity takeoff of the building can be done here easily. So there are some 3D drawings. Example, if you see, we have a 3D view. Okay, this is what we can create here. Simple. I'll just show you. I'll try to show you one small example how to create a REVIT drawing. Okay, once I finish this part. So if you see, these are the different 3D views. Now, example, I want to see ground floor 3D view. I can see only ground floor 3D view. Okay, so this is like architectural drawing which I had shown you. Okay, and then we go here with structure drawing. So let us see structure drawing. So for this drawing, if you see, we have different sheets. For example, we go here first one, foundation plan. Okay, so when we do structure, I will come to the MEP part also. I'm just trying to go one by one. So this we can see, this is complete foundation detail. This is the foundation details which we can create. And then we have foundation tables also, in fact. Okay, after this foundation, we should require column axis drawing. So during the construction, column axis is required. So here we can see these are the column axis. Okay, and then we have like reinforcement or beam. Okay, beam drawing we can just like show you here. Okay, here we got this beam drawing. Okay, so respect to this one, we can now get the columns and like to see, we can create the tables. Okay, these are the tables, BIM schedule. Now, after this, if you want to see 3D drawings, okay, we can see like example. This is 3D drawing for this structure. Here we can see all the foundations. Okay, and we have columns, beams, footings, slab, array bar. Okay, all the stuff is here. Okay, so this is about the structure. Okay, so I had shown you about some basics of architecture, how it looks, and some of the structure. So we'll see one drawing itself. Okay, I'll just show you a small example. And in fact, I will show you a different software, Naviswork also. In this, we can show the timeline. I will come to this point. So like, I want to share some documents with you, whatever I'm showing you. Okay, like some of the important documents. So I'm sharing one like link with you. Okay, in this one, you can just fill up your details, like just your contact number. Okay, and other stuff. It's very quick. I had sent in a chat box. Okay, I can send the PowerPoint presentation which I had shown you, so you can just go through BIM Dimensions. Okay, I just give 2 minutes just to fill the form. Kindly please fill the form. It will just take 1 minute or 2 minutes to fill the form. I had said in the chat box. If anyone need help, like to learn this software or to install this software, okay, we can help you, of course. Okay, here let me show you one small example. Okay, I will just try to draw an architectural drawing. So you can understand like how we do. Fine. So here you see I had opened a basic architectural template and then I'm using the wall. Okay, I will just show you a small example. In fact, so I want to draw something here. So I'm using a wall and I want to draw it. So you can see we can use different material from here and we can set the height itself. Okay, example, I'm just drawing here. Okay, let us draw a curve wall. And then I want to draw another type of wall. Example, let us see a curtain wall. So I'm using this curtain wall here itself. Okay, so let us draw wall. So now let us draw another one inside. Okay, if you see, we have here, okay, different like this one. I'm just coming from here. Okay, let us use. Now, for example, if I want to change the thickness, I can go here in edit type. And in edit, I can change the thickness. Here it is 215. Example, I want 100 mm. I can change to 100 mm. And then I can draw here. If you can see, I'm just trying to draw here like this. Okay, and now if I want to place the doors, let us place doors here. Okay, we have different types of doors. You can see single door example. We can place here. Okay, we can place here. Now, if I want to place window, I can select window and then I can place here. Okay, after this, let us see, for example, I want to place staircase. You can see this is staircase. And I want round staircase here. Okay, with glass railing example. Okay, here. Okay, let us select finish. Okay, now, what we can do, we can place some components. Example, this is a component. Here we can see we have furniture. Okay, and we got certain trees, some trees. So let us place here. Okay, there's some trees here. Now, if you see in this one, I want to show 3D drawing. Okay, so just if I select this one, you can see this 3D. This is the 3D which we had created. So here, if we can give some shaded here, you see, like this is the different shaded. Okay, and here we got hidden line. Now this we can change some like presentation view. Example, if I want to see smooth line. So you see it is changed here a little bit. And here we can see the shadow. Okay, this is the shadow. And then if I want sun path, you can see sun path. Okay. Here, this is the sun path. Now with this sun path, if you want to change here, you can go to the sun setting. So we have, for example, this one. And I'm using multiple day. And if you see, if I apply, you can see here, this is what it is given. And we can do solar study also. Okay, once I select here, you see we got the solar study. Okay, we can do play. So it moves, you see. Okay, this is what it shows us based on the placing. So 10 a.m. Okay, if you do this one as shaded here, you see, this is what we got here shaded. So same thing. Example, if I want to see, let's go to level 0. And if I select here camera view. Example, let us select camera view, and I want to see from here to here. Let us see first this one, from here to here. So we can see this is the camera view. Okay, and same thing I can see from the outside. Okay, we have like camera. Example, I want to see like this. So here we can see this is the camera view. Okay, now what we can do, in fact, if you want, we can come to the section view we can create, in fact, if you want. Now, this is what I had shown you some small architectural drawing, how it can be done. Okay, now let us see our MEP services. Okay, then I will show you another software Naviswork once it is done. So let us close the project one. Okay, now you see this is HVAC drawing. If you people are from background of MEP, you know this one. This is centralized air conditioning system. Okay, so this is ground floor, in fact. Okay, with complete documentation, you can see all the details, everything is given here: toilet exhaust system, air conditioning, fresh air ducting. Same thing if I want to see this one in 3D. Okay, we can see ground floor 3D model. Okay, the drawing which I had shown you, I'm showing here. Okay, this is the 3D model. Okay, and this is for machine. Okay, here we have, you see, okay, this is ground floor 3D model. Just not showing you pressure handling unit, I mean pressure, this ducting. Okay, this one. Okay, now same thing what we can do. I want to see, for example, first floor. So I can come to the first floor. This is first floor. Here we have this first floor. This is 2D drawing. Now imagine I want to draw a section. So it will just take few minutes to draw a section. Let us see. I'm just drawing a section here. Okay, in fact, if you know in real time, if you do in AutoCAD, okay, it will take long time. So let us select go to view. Okay, this is a section one, which I have just drawn in few seconds. Okay, now in 3D, I want to see the section example. So we can see section which we have drawn just now will appear here. This is a section. Okay, we can apply the properties of different 3D view. Like example, if I select here, I can apply here. Okay, we can have different 3D views. Okay, so this is what we can do here. So we have different options. Okay, now same thing. We can go with, if you see, for example, roof drawing. This is the roof drawing. Okay, for like chillers, air cool, water cool chillers are there, cooling tower, pumps, fans, machines are kept here. Okay, so these are the things which we can do easily. So this is like 2D, 3D, and quantity takeoff we can do. Okay, very easily we can do the quantity takeoff. We can create the schedule. End of the day, we have to create the sheets. Okay, if you see here, we have sheets like this is ground floor. Okay, in this we can give the detail. When I want to do the printout, I have to create the sheets. Okay, so these are the sheets. You can see some typical details. Section details are given here. Okay, so this is what we do for the like MEP services, and then we have like fabrication drawing. Okay, here you can see I had shown you some hangers and supports. Okay, so this drawing can also be generated. Okay, to do the costing and to do the estimation also, in which we can do proper estimation. Okay, so once we have done with this one, okay, we have like a software. I'm just coming back to Like if you remember 3D, 4D, 5D, I had explained you. Okay, now this is about which I had shown you here. It was 3D. Now I'm showing you about 4D. So 4D example, we can set a timeline. Okay, here I'm just trying to play the things. Example. Okay, here we got. Let us play and let us see here. So see how the first thing foundation I did. I'm not selecting anything. It's generating, and you can see here. Okay, time, week, everything it is showing. So we can display on the computer itself, and we can set what's going on actually. Okay, so this is timeline. Okay, here we have different options. In fact, okay, if I off the grids, you can see once again. If I play here, you see. Okay, so once we have done with this one, okay. So now the thing is that if you remember, I had shown you architectural drawing, I had shown you structure drawing and HVAC drawing. Okay, similar to this, we have firefighting, plumbing. Now the thing is that when we do multiple discipline, some clashes will be there. Example, this duct pipe might be clash. So that clashes can be resolved here itself. Okay, example, I'm just trying to open here some drawings. Okay, here I'm opening architectural drawing. Okay, and structure drawing. Let us see. Let us append the drawings, all the services. So you see, we have all the services here. Okay, so example here, we have the selection tree. In this one, we have the drawings. Example, we have architectural drawing. Okay, this is delete. Okay, now this is related to services. If you see here, okay, I want to see only HVAC drawing. So here we can select. Okay, example, if you see, I'm selecting this electrical, fire, plumbing, structure. Okay, I can hide this one. So see, this is HVAC drawing. Same thing, I want to see only electrical. Let us unhide this one. This is electrical drawing. Okay, and plumbing drawing. This is plumbing drawing, you can see. And we have firefighting. Okay, this is firefighting. Now, I want to see clash reduction, like how the clashes are going on here. Okay, if you see, we have an option for clashes. Okay, this is clash reduction. Okay, we can come here. So this is option here. We can add the test. Okay, example, I want to see HVAC and firefighting. Okay, we can select run test. So we can see the clashes here. If you see, this is one clash, this is second, this is third. So this need to be resolved actually. Okay, I show once again. In fact, if you see add test, we have like firefighting or HVAC and electrical. And then we do run test. So see, we have two clashes for this one. Okay, this is the clashes. So if you got these clashes, okay, so what we can do, we can come here and we can export the report also. I'm just selecting a right report. Let us save on desktop. Test 2 is there. So let us go to desktop and we have test 2. Okay, here you can see we have clashes, hard clashes there. Okay, so clash point, everything is given here. Okay, copper pipe, cable tray fitting. Okay, and same thing, the best part, it gives the images also. We have I had shown you only 2 classes for this part. So we can get the outcomes of images. So this we can resolve the things. So end of the day, like compared to AutoCAD, like BIM is very advanced. I just want to conclude the session. Okay, BIM is very advanced. We can work easily, and the best part is like we can work all together. I mean, the different services can work on one file. Imagine this is AutoCAD file. If architectural people is working, they have to give this file to MEP people. Okay, and HVAC guy, once he completed, he have to give electrical, and electrical guy need to give plumbing. Okay, but in Revit, all the people can work on one file that is known as central file. Okay, so in fact, it is not so easy also, and it is not so tough also. There is a workflow, like how to start a project. Okay, first of all, suppose if you are very new to the Revit, then you should learn some basic fundamentals. Okay, how Revit essential training, you should go through that one. And then you should know how to create a template, okay, proper template in which we have all the elements. And then we should know how to bring AutoCAD file in Revit, okay, and how to bring architectural file in MEP services, architectural and structure. After that, we have to do the design, okay, from the scratch, or we can take the AutoCAD file and we can do. At present, very simple projects are there, like going on, and price is very high, like a huge demand is there. In fact, we provide training. So we send our students, freshers, they are getting good packages. Okay, around 25,000, 30,000 per month they are getting. Okay, since people, many of them are not aware from this one. So they are not going towards BIM. Okay, at present, like we have so many vacancies also. So people, different companies, they call us, they ask for the vacancies like HVAC design engineer, BIM engineer. Only they need the quality students. Okay, quality people are required for it to work properly. Okay, and a huge even after 4 years experience, some people are getting 70,000-80,000 also. Okay, the thing is that awareness are not there. Okay, so demand is more, supply is less. In fact, in BIM. Okay, that's the problem is going on. So I conclude my session. If you have any question and answers, you can ask any of them.
Hello.
Yes.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
Yeah, actually, I have worked as an electromechanical engineer for 8+ years in UAE.
Okay.
Now I want to switch it to BIM. So could you please advise me if I join or learn this BIM design, how will it be good for me to settle down here? I'm planning to settle down here in Hyderabad.
In where in India?
Yeah, I am in Hyderabad.
Okay. You're from Hyderabad. Great. Actually, I'm also from Hyderabad itself. And
Okay.
like of course, like do you have some idea about BIM?
No, to be frank, just now I have learned the demo from you.
Acha, okay, fine. So we you can contact with me. Okay, like you can send a message to me. I will send the details. We provide training, in fact, and if you need any guidance, I can give you from scratch to end.
Yeah, how could I reach you? Can you provide me
I have
your
filled the
mail?
form just now. I had given.
Yeah, I have filled up the form.
Okay, fine. I had sent my number. You can see 988-599-2829. You can WhatsApp me. I will say my team to send you the course detail, everything. Okay, so that you will be aware of it.
Yeah, just I need to know the criteria how you work.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will coordinate with them.
Okay, fine.
Thank you very much.
Any other people? Any questions? I hope many of them are from non-IT background only, or some of them are IT. I don't know about that one. Any other questions? Yes, please ask. Salahuddin, you can unmute and you can ask.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम रहमतुल्लाह।
खैरियत से हैं माशाल्लाह।
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
सर मेरा एमटेक हो गया स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग में सिविल।
माशाल्लाह। जी।
तो क्या जो है इस चीज में क्या इंटरेस्ट है जो मैं इसको सीखने से फायदा होगा, मतलब मेरे लिए बिम हो रेविट हो?
जी। अभी मतलब इसमें एक एडवांटेज पहले ये है कि अब ट्रेंडिंग चल रहा है और इसमें आपको जो है ना इनफैक्ट लोड एनालिसिस जैसा आपको डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर है, टेक्ला सॉफ्टवेयर भी एक है,
टिकला स्टील के लिए जी, स्टील हो, हाँ
हाँ स्टील के लिए है। सेम थिंग अब ये जैसा रेविट है कंस्ट्रक्शन की साइड, मतलब अक्सर
आरसीसी में
लोग
फायदा है, आरसीसी में फायदा है जी।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल रीइंफोर्समेंट बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे आरसीसी में।
हाँ, एस्टिमेशन बहुत इजी दे रहा हो जी।
हाँ अरे बार वगैरह जो भी है यहाँ पे भी हम डिटेल में मेंशन कर सकते हैं रेविट में।
जी
हाँ ईच एंड, तो मेन चीज क्या है, अगर आप करियर ग्रोथ देखना चाह रहे हैं तो
नहीं,
मतलब यू कैन लर्न द रेविट, क्योंकि इसमें आगे 1-2-3 साल में तो ऑटोकैड मोस्टली दे आर नॉट यूजिंग, फ्रॉम स्क्रैच जो है ना रेविट ही यूज कर रहे हैं वो लोग।
अच्छा नहीं,
हाँ
एक सिंपल ड्राइंग के लिए अब ये क्या है, 3D मॉडल के लिए बहुत इजी है ना। अगर किसी क्लाइंट को आप दिखाना चाह रहे हैं कि फिर मेरी बिल्डिंग कैसा बनेगी, कैसा दिखेंगी बनने से पहले,
जी
तो आप उसको 3D में जो है बता दे रहे, सिंपल करके देख भाई तेरा प्लान है, उसको अपन ऐसा बता सकते हैं बोल के। तो हर चीज इन डिटेल हम समझा सक रहे हैं, और एज ए एम्प्लॉय भी जो है, एम्प्लॉय जो हम जो डिजाइन कर रहे हैं वो लेबरों को हर चीज जो है अलग अलग अंदाज में भी उसको दे सकते हैं हम। 3D में देख के काम कर सकता वो।
जी जी जी
क्योंकि ऑटोकैड ड्राइंग क्या है, 2D रहने से वो दिखती नहीं, वो सारी चीजें महसूस नहीं
बराबर
होती
जी
कि
जी
वॉल के ऊपर कौन सा जो है प्लम्बिंग का एरिया किधर से किधर जा रहा, कौन सा किधर वायरिंग कैसी जो है काम कर रही। तो 3D इसके अंदर हम उसको मुकम्मल जो है वो बता सकते हैं, ताकि वर्कर्स को भी काम करने में इजी दिख रहा है, ऐसा दिख रहा है मेरे को जब ये
जी जी
सुनने के
बराबर
बाद।
बराबर।
तो एज ए स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियर ये सीख के रख लिया तो फायदा है।
अब मतलब बिल्कुल बिल्कुल फायदा है। अब असल में ऐसा है कि मतलब एमटेक हम कर लिए, तो अब आपकी मतलब वेयर डू यू वांट टू गो, इन कंस्ट्रक्शन और इन टीचिंग फील्ड, वो है मसला यहाँ पे।
टीचिंग फील्ड में भी ठीक है, पढ़ा सकते बच्चों को।
हाँ
अगर नहीं, हम जो है खुद अगर एज ए डिजाइन इंजीनियर बनना चाह रहे हैं, तो डिजाइन के सॉफ्टवेयर में टाइम नहीं बच रहा। तो अब ये एज ए किसी बच्चों को भी अगर हम खुद की अपनी कंसल्टेंट खोले, खुद के बच्चों को भी अगर हम ये सिखा के रख लिए, तो कम से कम क्रॉस चेक करने तो आता कि भाई बच्चा काम कर रहा सही नहीं कर रहा, इसके लिए।
हाँ बराबर, तो बेहतर है आपके लिए, मतलब मेरी राय में स्ट्रक्चर इंजीनियर, सिविल इंजीनियर, मतलब आप एमटेक भी करे हुए स्ट्रक्चर में इन डिटेल,
जी
तो आपके लिए तो बहुत बेहतरीन रहेगा ये। मतलब आप इनफैक्ट थोड़ा अगर आगे का सोचे, यू कैन डू पीएचडी ऑल्सो,
जी।
तो यू कैन लर्न फॉर ऑफ कोर्स, मतलब बहुत ज्यादा स्कोप है।
अच्छा, इसके लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा, हमको मेहनत कितनी देना पड़ेगी इसके लिए?
इसके लिए हम लोग
क्योंकि
को जो ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करते 3 महीने देते हम लोग। आप कहाँ से हैं आप?
मैं हैदराबाद से हूँ, तेलंगाना।
अच्छा ओके ओके गुड। एक्चुअली हम लोग वी आर लोकेटेड इन बैंगलोर।
अच्छा
तो
जी।
इफ यू वांट टू लर्न, मतलब आप ऑनलाइन भी हम लोग ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करते हैं, ऑफलाइन भी ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करते हैं।
हाँ
तो लाइक जैसा मैं भी नंबर दिया, आप भी मेरे को मैसेज कर सकते हैं। आई विल गिव यू सम पोर्टफोलियोस ऑफ आवर स्टूडेंट के आउटकम्स कैसा दिखते हैं स्ट्रक्चर के और आर्किटेक्चर के। तो
जी।
एंड यू कैन जस्ट गो थ्रू द सिलेबस ऑल्सो। 3 महीने का है मेरे पास ड्यूरेशन।
हम्म।
जी जी
ठीक है, नंबर तो मैं आपका ले लेता हूँ अभी से। आप एक बार वो चार्ट में डाले थे ना अभी?
हाँ जी 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 अभी डाला मैं, और गूगल फॉर्म भी आप शायद फिलअप करे होंगे, मैं
हाँ,
आपको
कर दिया
डिटेल्स भी भेजता हूँ आपको। बिल्कुल जी।
जी। ठीक है, शुक्रिया, जज़ाकल्लाह।
ओके ओके जी जी। और कुछ क्वेश्चंस, एनीवन हैव एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
यस सर।
यस।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
सर मैं आर्किटेक्चर बैकग्राउंड से हूँ फिलहाल।
जी जी
तो मुझे ये पूछना था कि मुझे इसमें कौन कौन से सॉफ्टवेयर को लाइक इम्पोर्टेंस देनी चाहिए। करेंटली मैं अभी बैचलर्स ही कर रही हूँ, सेकेंड ईयर में हूँ, तो इट्स माई लर्निंग फेज, मैं अभी सॉफ्टवेयर सीख ही रही हूँ। तो मुझे किसको ज्यादा एम्फेसाइज करना चाहिए फॉर आर्किटेक्चरल बैकग्राउंड?
अभी देखिए, मतलब मैं बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस विजिट कर रहा हूँ आर्किटेक्चर के, स्कूल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर वगैरह, तो वो लोग भी मतलब स्केचअप और वी रे सॉफ्टवेयर है, और उसके अलावा रेविट भी है। इनफैक्ट ट्रेनिंग कॉलेज में ही दे रहे हैं वो लोग। द थिंग इज दैट जो ट्रेनिंग देने वालों को प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपोजर नहीं है, मतलब एक बेसिक टूल दिखा रहे हैं वो लोग कैसा इस्तेमाल करना बोलते हैं।
यस सर।
तो मतलब अभी तो आप सेकेंड ईयर में है, जैसा जैसा आप आगे बढ़ेंगे, अगर आप कोई एकेडमी से करे जिसको रियल टाइम एक्सपोजर रहा, तो आपके लिए मतलब आसानी रहती, मतलब यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड मोर क्लियरली व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन एक्चुअली। वरना मतलब जो भी टीचर्स हैं, इनफैक्ट आई डोंट नो, जो ज्यादा जो टीचर्स है उसके बारे में बात करूं मैं, वो लोग को जो टूल्स समझाते हैं वो लोग, अब देखिए इफ यू हैड सीन फर्नीचर प्लान अलग होता है, ब्लॉक वर्क अलग है आपका,
यस
ओके, एलिवेशन सेक्शन इन डिटेल्स वी हैव टू ड्रॉ, फिर उसके अलावा वी हैव फॉल सीलिंग प्लान। तो ये सब सारे चीज वो लोग को उतना ज्यादा अवेयरनेस नहीं रहता कि एग्जीक्यूशन में कैसा देना है बोल के।
यस सर।
हाँ, तो अब अगर रियल टाइम लोगों से आप सीखे तो द एडवांटेज जो है ना, रियल टाइम में कैसा काम चल रहा है वैसा यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड। तो सॉफ्टवेयर मेरी राय है वीरे एक है, गूगल स्केचअप है आपके लिए, और रेविट सॉफ्टवेयर है।
ओके,
जी,
थैंक यू सर।
ओके। एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
हेलो सर, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम जी।
सर मैंने मेरा इंजीनियरिंग 2 साल पहले खत्म किया था, ग्रेजुएट हुआ था।
कौन सा बैकग्राउंड?
21 सिविल।
हाँ, सिविल, ओके।
बाद में बेंगलुरु आया था ये बीम को कोर्स करने के लिए।
हाँ।
लाइक उन लोगों ने खाली टूल सिखाया था, रेविट का टूल सिखाया था, नाविस वर्क और थोड़ा बीम का थियरी सब्जेक्ट, पर लाइव प्रोजेक्ट पे ऐसा कुछ वर्क नहीं किया था।
अच्छा। अब कहाँ हैं आप?
अभी मैं सऊदी में हूँ।
ओके, हाँ।
तो लाइक अभी मैं साइट इंजीनियर तरह काम कर रहा हूँ, पर मुझे बिम पे आना है, स्विच करना है।
जी।
तो लाइक आप लाइव प्रोजेक्ट पे वर्क करेंगे कैसे आपका?
नहीं, अब देखो दो चीजें हैं, मतलब एक लाइव प्रोजेक्ट बोले तो जो लाइव प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा, ठीक है। तो अभी आप फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हमारे पास ट्रेनिंग ली है तो हम लोग जो है ना पहले एक पूरा फंडामेंटल्स फाउंडेशन स्ट्रॉन्ग करके देन वी विल गिव वन प्रोजेक्ट यू टू डू फ्रॉम स्क्रैच विच इज मतलब एक बेसिक से एंड तक पूरा क्वांटिफिकेशन तक। ओके, उसके बाद अगर कोई लाइव प्रोजेक्ट में इन्वॉल्व करते हैं हम लोग, बिकॉज इफ डायरेक्टली अगर लाइव प्रोजेक्ट में इन्वॉल्व करें तो लाइव प्रोजेक्ट में एक टाइम शेड्यूल रहता है, वी हैव टू गिव इतने टाइम में, तो आपको सीखने के लिए माइट बी एबल टू टेक मोर टाइम। करेक्ट।
और एक बात सर, लाइक अभी बिम में 2 साल हुआ, लाइक कोई किसी को जॉब में अप्लाई करे तो बिम पूछता है 10 to 15 years एक्सपीरियंस, मिनिमम 7 to 8। लाइक
इसमें
कैसे
बिम में
अप्लाई करें बिम का?
उसके बिम की एक टेक्निक क्या है बोले तो, मतलब आप जब समझो अप्लाई कर रहे हैं जॉब के लिए, अक्सर लोग सिर्फ रेज्यूम बनाते हैं। ओके, तो व्हाट आई सजेस्ट कि रेज्यूम स्ट्रांग रहना, उसके साथ साथ पोर्टफोलियो अटैच करना।
ओके।
अब समझो आप 2 years का एक्सपीरियंस ही दिखा रहे हैं, ओके। अब कोई बंदा 5 years से 7 years बोल रहा, तो हो सकता है जो कंपनी में 5 years 7 years के वो जो पैकेज पूछ रहा है वो बहुत ज्यादा पूछ रहा है, तो 2 years के लिए माइट बी ही नो वेल बट पैकेज उतना ज्यादा नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ, तो यू कैन गेट क्लिक समवेयर। तो उसके लिए पोर्टफोलियो इज मैंडेटरी। मैं आपको पोर्टफोलियो भेजता हूँ फॉर योर रेफरेंस।
ओके सर, आई विल टेस्ट यू सर।
जी, आई विल सेंड यू पोर्टफोलियो। आप फॉर्म फिलअप किए ना आपको?
नहीं मैंने नहीं किया सर, आई विल टेस्ट यू पर्सनली।
हाँ, ठीक है जी।
थैंक यू।
एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस? Portfolio I will send for everyone. I have sent once again Google form. Please fill up that one so I can send the things to them. Any other question? Walaikum salam. जी वसीम।
जी सर, कैसे हैं सर आप?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
जी सर, मैं विदन से बात कर रहा हूँ, कर्नाटक से।
ओके।
जी सर, तो मैं ऑलरेडी 10 ईयर जॉब एक्सपीरियंस है सर मेरा ऑटोकैड MEP पर।
ओके।
जी सर, तो अभी बीम और रिविट में थोड़ा सा अभी मैं एग्जिट पर आ गया हूँ अभी इंडिया। तो रिविट और बीम, ये 2 सॉफ्टवेयर सीकर और रिटर्न जाने का प्लान है सर मेरा।
अच्छा।
जी सर, तो ये रिविट और भीम जो है सर, तो इसमें डिफरेंस क्या रहेंगे सर? ये भीम अलग सॉफ्टवेयर, रिविट अलग
नहीं, अभी
सॉफ्टवेयर
मैं
है,
अगर
यानी
शुरू
कि
से
दोनों
मेरा
को
सेशन
मॉडल
अगर देखें आप।
तरीके से वर्क कर रहा है।
जी। जी बोलिए, और कुछ क्वेश्चन आपको?
जी नहीं सर, यही क्वेश्चन था सर। तो बेहतर कौन सा रहेगा, किस तरीके से?
जी, पहली चीज जो है ना, मतलब बिम इज नॉट ए सॉफ्टवेयर, बिम इज ए प्रोसेस। ओके, मतलब एक बिल्डिंग साइकिल का एक प्रोसेस है। तो डिफरेंट लोग डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे पहले काम करते थे, अब सब लोग एक जगह काम कर रहे हैं और डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर यूज करके। तो उसके लिए एक कॉमन फाइल रहती है, जैसे कि IFC बोल के एक फाइल है। तो वो फाइल हर कोई ओपन कर सकते हैं अपने अपने सॉफ्टवेयर में, कॉमन फाइल है वो। ओके, तो वो मतलब और एक क्या है, सेंट्रल फाइल भी यूज कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे आसानी तरीके से। इफ यू सी दिस वन, यहाँ पे
जी जी राइट सर
जी ये कुछ फाइल्स हैं यहाँ पे जैसा ये डिफरेंट फाइल फॉर्मेट्स हैं, तो कॉमन है यहाँ पे समझे। तो उसके लिए अब रेविट सॉफ्टवेयर इज ए पार्ट ऑफ बिम, आई कैन से, ओके, विच इज वन ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट टूल ऑफ द बिम।
ओके सर
ओके, तो उसके लिए लाइक रेविट वी कैन नॉट से बिम अदर सॉफ्टवेयर, रेविट अदर सॉफ्टवेयर, अक्सर लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं। बिम में बहुत सारे सॉफ्टवेयर हैं और बिम एक प्रोसेस है, लाइक बिम 360 बोल के आता आपको, ओके, जहाँ पे डॉक्यूमेंटेशन हम आसानी तरीके से कर सकते हैं। तो वो सब सारी चीजें हैं। तो आप जैसा कि बोले, इफ यू वांट टू कम यू कैन कम टू बैंगलोर, ओके,
यस
टू
सर
अवर
इंशाल्लाह आई विल
एकेडमी।
ट्राई टू
हाँ हाँ, एक बार आप विजिट कीजिए, या फिर इफ यू नीड एनी इन्फॉर्मेशन यू कैन कोऑर्डिनेट विथ मी ऑनलाइन, जैसा भी कुछ आप सेशन अटेंड करना चाह रहे हैं, वी कैन
जी सर
हेल्प यू रिगार्डिंग, क्योंकि यू हैव एमईपी एक्सपीरियंस, करेक्ट?
यस सर आई हैव
हाँ, तो वी आर एक्चुअली फ्रॉम एमईपी, मतलब आर्किटेक्चरल भी है, सिविल भी है, बट मतलब यूजुअली वी कैन हेल्प यू इन एमईपी आल्सो इन डिटेल अबाउट दैट वन। Okay,
ओके
even I
सर
suggest if you
सर
can move towards design also, it will be good for you.
yes sir already I make the 2D drawing sir MEP and also HVAC like now not making the 3D and REVIT also sir
हाँ। Okay.
yes sir 2D sir 2D में सर पूरा drawings वगैरह everything 2D में से वर्क किया था सर
जी।
REVIT just maybe 1 month I use not to complete sir
हाँ, okay.
जी सर
Yeah,
तो
we
सर
can help you.
इंशाल्लाह आपसे कांटेक्ट करता हूँ सर मैं
जी, sure.
जी आपकी क्लास तो माशाल्लाह बहुत इंटरेस्टेड थी सर और नॉलेजेबल थी
जी,
जी
थैंक
सर
यू।
तो सर आपका कांटेक्ट नंबर मिल सकता है सर
जी, मैं ग्रुप में डाला अभी, मतलब दोबारा डालता हूँ।
जी सर क्योंकि मैं थोड़ा सा लेट ज्वाइन हो गया सर मैं
नो प्रॉब्लम, अभी डाला दिखे।
जी
अब्दुल मजीद है नाम है।
जी
ओके,
ओके
एनी अदर
ओके
क्वेश्चन?
थैंक यू
जी।
Sir, I just joined because I am not able to join like because of some problem. Just I joined now. I missed so many. Can I get the recordings of that?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Or in
Saibhai will give the recording to you. You can coordinate.
I'm putting the link. After a few days, recording will be there.
where I will get the links, Mr. Saif?
I'm putting in the chat.
Okay.
Brother Salahuddin, you have something to ask? Please go ahead.
Any other questions, everyone?
No, Jazakallah.
Okay, fine. So, shall we conclude, Saibhai?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Majid sir.
जी.
Salahuddin bhai?
No.
Hello.
Yes.
No, sir. No question.
No questions. Okay. Saibhai, shall we conclude the session?
Majid sir, can I ask one little question?
Yes, please.
Yes, I just want what are the key points that have discussed in the session?
Actually, we had discussed what is BIM, Building Information Modeling. Okay, and we had discussed about the BIM dimensions, like 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D. And then I had shown some software, like how we use the software, what are the outcomes of the software. Okay, and also I have shown the Navis work. In this, we have done the clash detection also. Like if you see here, okay, the outcome was clash detection, how it was. So this thing I had shown. So in detail, I like the thing is that I had shown the software mostly. So I will share the presentation also in the with okay with you. You will understand.
Yeah, that will.
Yeah.
In the chat box, I've put the recording link. After a few days, recording will be there.
Okay,
Please note the link from the chat box.
So thank you so much, everyone.
Yes.
Jazakallah Abdul Majeed bhai.
Ji.
Very nice and very informative presentation. And inshallah, people have learned a lot from this. And inshallah, keep on learning. Inshallah. And thanks to all the audience for joining and making this a lively session. So inshallah, we'll keep on having further sessions.
Yes. Thank you. Take care.
Assalamu
Assalamu alaikum.
alaikum.
Assalamualaikum, sir. Thank you.